when I shave my legs and I don't miss that little divot next to my ankle. So I come out, everything's normal, and I don't have that little thatch of hair sprouted up next to my ankle bone. Here's a list of 14 everyday wins that can just make you feel like a champion in your boring, everyday, milling around life. Number 1, when my morning poop is a dump truck load. Number 2, sorry for the theme. When my morning poop times up precisely the moment before my morning shower. Ultimate clean. Next, when I go to get my office life together in the morning and I remember that previous night Kailey already packed a lunch. Another thing that makes me feel like a life win, a perfect parallel park. No extra adjustments. Another everyday situation that makes me feel like a champion, pulling into a parking spot closer to the front door of the grocery store than I have ever been in my life, and basically being as near to the door as if I had a handicap tag, especially if it's raining. Bonus points if it's raining. Moving along. Another win in my boring life is walking straight up to the cash register at the grocery store. No line, even in busy time after work. Bonus points if I can go in the 10 items or less line and I have exactly 10 items without having pre-counted them. One thing that makes me feel like an absolute gold medal champion in my normal boring life is perfectly merging into traffic on the interstate during rush hour. I go fast enough, the cars are going fast enough, we all align. No hesitation. Another thing that makes me feel like I've won the lottery, even though I haven't in my normal plain routine life, is walking outside to get to my car in the morning on my way into work and just having that one moment of a cool whiff of breeze blow through my hair right before I get in the car. Bonus points if you live in a state that's in the South and you know it's going to be hot as fuck by the time 10 a.m. rolls around. What's one thing that makes me feel like a champion in everyday life? When I get a clean crack of an egg making my morning scrambled eggs and not the jigsaw puzzle mess that usually happens. Side note, I don't know why I have such a problem with egg cracking. Apparently I'm an idiot. Moving along. That winning feeling when you sit down at your desk at work precisely on time, to the dot, and a moment later your supervisor walks in to, quote, check on you to see how things are going. You know they're checking up on you, and you know that you made a win. Next, when you pee in the toilet, and then obviously you check the color, and you realize that despite feeling like you haven't had that much water today, you are in fact perfectly hydrated. Another thing that makes me feel like I've just won the day is when you're actually busy and the person that you've been trying to avoid calls you on the phone, so you have a legitimate reason not to answer and can continue avoiding them with no guilt. And last but not least, on my list of 14 things that make me feel like a winner, even though my day has progressed like a loser, is being right about literally anything and knowing that I could say I told you so, but choosing not to say I told you so, which means not only do I get the satisfaction of being correct, but I also get to do a holier-than-thou pat on the back, knowing that I restrained myself from out loud saying, neener, neener, fuck you, I told you so. Be a good person. You tell yourself you're a good person and be right. I mean, honestly, is anything more satisfying than that? 14 everyday things in my sort of normal loser life that make me feel like a winner despite all evidence to the contrary. Let me know what I missed.